Shalom Akim. All praises, glory, and honor goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Sai, Bahashem, Harakar Kadas. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who ruled well and taught me the truth, and peace and salutations to Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching his gospel in truth and sincerity. And today we're going to go into the difference between a hydrogen bomb and a atomic bomb. All right. A hydrogen bomb, all right, is fueled with no oxygen, all right, and they call it a fusion bomb, and it's spelled Fusion, fusion bomb, and that's a hydrogen bomb. That's the intercontinental ballistic missiles, all right. They are fueled with no oxygen, all right, and the atomic bomb is called a fusion bomb, Fision bomb. I'm gonna repeat that again. An atomic bomb is called a fusion bomb. All right, Fision bomb. All right, and the atomic bomb. That's when they dropped that on Hiroshima. I can't really pronounce it. Let's see if I can pull it up right quick. All right, and it says, I looked it up in Google. It says atomic bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, August the 6th, 1945 through August the 9th, Salakia, 1945. All right, and so this is when America dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. All right. It says, I'm just going to read a little brief part of it. It says on 6 and the night of August 1945, the United States detonated 2 atomic bombs over the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The bombing killed between 129,000 and 226,000 people, most of whom were civilians, and remained the only use of nuclear weapons in an armed conflict. So they killed 129,000 and 226,000, all right, in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. All right. And this pumped fear in the other nations when they did this, man. All right. And that bomb, it was a fusion bomb. The atomic bomb is a fusion bomb, okay? But the hydronic bomb is the ICBM missiles, all right? And that's a fusion bomb, Fusion, all right? And that's fueled with no oxygen, all right? And that's 10 times worse than an atomic bomb. All right, so we're going to go into the scriptures. All right, and I hope this is edifying to the hopeful elect. Job 20 and 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. He's talking about these elites, all right? The 13 families, the elite, Esau, all right? Because he wants to microchip the whole planet, all right? And so when it seems like he's going to do that, he's going to be in a difficult position, all right? The Lord is going to throw a monkey wrench in his plans. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating, all right? So these other nations are going to shoot their intercontinental ballistic missiles over here on Babylon and destroy this place, all right? And they're going to shoot 200 million ballistic missiles over here on Babylon, all right? And these are the hydronic bombs. Let me make sure I'm saying that word right. I want to just make sure I'm saying that word right, because we want to be perfect in everything you're doing. 1 second. 1 second. Let's see. called the H bomb. Just looking for that word. Okay. It's a hydrogen bomb. Salakia. Hydrogen. So it's a hydrogen bomb, all right? Just wanted to be perfect. Let's go back. So the atomic bomb is a fusion bomb, all right? And you know you need air to make anything blow and blow hotter, all right? But the ICBM missiles, the intercontinental ballistic bomb, is a fusion bomb, all right? A fusion bomb. So the intercontinental ballistic missiles is a fusion bomb, and it's spelled FUSION, and the atomic bomb is a fusion bomb, FISION. Okay, so that's the difference. One has air, it's fueled by air, and which that's the atomic bomb, and the hydrogen bomb is fueled by oxygen, by no oxygen. Okay, so it says in Job 20 and 23, when he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh Shem Yahushai shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. All right, so this devil is going to get hit with 200 million intercontinental ballistic bombs. All right. And it says, verse 24, he shall flee from the iron weapon. What is the iron weapon? Intercontinental ballistic bombs, man. And the bow of steel shall strike him through. Yeah, because all of those 200 million intercontinental ballistic missiles will hit Babylon and totally destroy it. It is drawn and coming out of the body, it coming out of them silos. Yea, the glittering sword, all right, the back of it has the propellers, all right, that lifts it up into the atmosphere. All right, that's why it's called a glittering sword, because they didn't have the right the current terminology, the prophet Job. And when he to identify the intercontinental ballistic missiles, all right. So when he seen it, it looked like a glittering sword, all right, because he seen the fire from the propellers coming out of it, all right. So it says, it is drawn and coming out of the body. Yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him, all right, because when these intercontinental ballistic missiles go from one continent to another, it's going to be devastating. Okay, all right, it's going to go from different continents around the world, and it's going to hit America in various different places. All right, America will be totally destroyed, and Israel will be totally destroyed. Verse 26, all darkness shall be hid in his secret places. Talking about Esau's treasures, man. All right, it's going to be totally annihilated when those intercontinental ballistic missiles hit America. All right, everything that he holds dear, his money, his wealth, all right, everything that he holds dear to him is going to be totally destroyed. Now, here we go. It says, a fire not blown shall consume him. All right, that's talking about the hydrogen bomb. All right, that's talking about the intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. All right, it's a fusion bomb. All right, FUSION. FUSION. All right, it's fueled with no oxygen. Okay, so it's gonna be 100 times worse than the atomic bomb. All right, which was fueled with oxygen. Okay, and it says, a fire not blown shall consume him. Okay, the intercontinental ballistic missiles will consume him, man. All right, it shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. And we know the main tabernacle of Esau, Edom, where he do all this dirty work, where all of the wickedness comes from, is America, which is Babylon. America means bitter, and Babylon means confusion. All right, when you break that down in the Hebrew, it means Babel, which means confusion. All right, and everything is ass backwards over here. And it said, it shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. Why? Because everything's going to be burnt up. Everything's going to be consumed. You see? So I'm going to read it in the NLT on the right hand side so you can have a clear understanding. Job 20 and 25. The arrow is pulled from their back, and the arrowhead glistens with blood. All right, because when it hit this place, everything's going to be destroyed, man. All right. The terrors of death are upon them, okay? Because there ain't going to be nothing left over here in America. This is going to be a desert place, okay? It says their treasures will be thrown into the darkest darkness, all right? All right, it's going to be totally obliterated. A wildfire will devour their goods, consuming all they have left. Yeah, because America is going to be a lake of fire. Okay, so it's going to devour everything in its path, all right? America will be a lake of fire, man. So now we're going to get a little information on these bombs, man, all right? And it said, what is a what is a hydrogen bomb, and how does it differ from an atomic bomb? All right, so we're gonna go through this, and I'm gonna play it so you can. We're gonna let the article read for us. All right.
Tokyo AP. North Korea says it successfully detonated a hydrogen bomb in its latest nuclear test Sunday. Outside experts haven't been able to verify that claim, but say it's plausible. If true, it would represent a major step forward in North Korea's effort to develop a nuclear weapon capable of reaching the United States. More sponsor.
And North Korea do have intercontinental ballistic bombs too.
More powerful than an A-bomb? A hydrogen bomb can be far more powerful than the atomic bombs the U.S. dropped on Japan in World War II. The U.S. conducted the first successful tests of hydrogen bombs in the 1950s. Their yields of 10,000 kilotons and more were several hundred times larger than the bombs that leveled Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Experts believe the yield of North Korea's latest test was at least 140 kilotons, which would make it some 7 to 8 times as powerful as Hiroshima.
You see that? It's 7 to 8 times more powerful than Hiroshima, man. All right, so the intercontinental ballistic missiles are way more powerful than the atomic bomb, man. All right, and it's fueled with no oxygen. It's fueled with no oxygen. Okay, let's continue.
15 kilotons, and Nagasaki, about 20. Uses the power of the sun. Atomic bombs rely on fission, or the splitting of the nucleus of an atom, just as nuclear power plants do. The hydrogen bomb uses both fission and fusion, the fusing together of atomic nuclei, to produce more explosive energy. It's the same process that keeps the sun and other stars burning. H-bombs are also known as thermonuclear bombs, because of the extremely high temperature needed to induce fusion. A typical hydrogen bomb is two-stage. First, an atomic fission bomb detonates, and then in turn starts the fusion of a hydrogen isotope in a second section, small enough to fit on a missile. The atomic bombs that hit Japan were huge, and had to be dropped from planes flying overhead. With its higher power, a hydrogen bomb can be made small enough to fit on the head of an intercontinental missile. The hydrogen...
You see that? All right, it's small enough to fit on the intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. And they're way more powerful than the atomic bombs that were dropped on Japan, man. Okay?
Hydrogen bomb is the standard for the 5 nations with the greatest nuclear weapons capability: Russia, the US, France, China, and the UK. Other nations may either have it or be working on it, despite a worldwide effort to contain such proliferation.
All right? So that's it, man. The atomic bomb was powerful, but it was fueled with oxygen. All right, but these intercontinental ballistic bombs, which is a fusion bomb, FUSION, is going to be filled with no oxygen. All right, and it's way more powerful than this atomic bomb, man. So that's the difference between the atomic bomb and the hydrogen and the hydrogen bomb, all right, which are the ICBMs, the intercontinental ballistic missiles. Salawam.